Hometown Cable is at Champlain Elementary School. We're in the playground, and you see three men up there working, and we have a lady here right next to me who's going to tell us why I'm here. Hannah Antkowiak. Pronounce it for me.
Antkowiak.
All right, Hannah. Hannah, what are we talking about? What are we doing? This is the committee?
Yeah, this is the playground committee for the Champlain Elementary School and community. We have been raising money for about 3 years to install a Big Toys playground, which is a rather elaborate play structure because in the village of Champlain there is no playground.
Okay.
And the school needed a playground, and so the village people in the schools got together, and everyone's contributed, businesses, people, the kids have helped earn money, and here we are.
Is the school contributing to this too at all?
No, the school is not.
The school is not contributing, all right?
No.
So don't affect your taxes out there, but if you want to give some money, we're certainly glad to take it. Is that right?
That's right. We've also had Senator Stafford, I believe, has honored us with a grant application, so we're hoping that'll help too, matching grants.
Okay. Bob Venn here with the mic, and we're going to hear just a short time tonight. And they're staking out, which will be, now I thought we were going to end, this going to be the area where it is, there, the whole thing.
Down in here.
Okay, so it's going to be this far away from the
fence. Yes.
All right. So you're going to be removing this slide, or will that stay within the complex?
This will be removed.
That will be removed. All right. And this is going to be mostly a wooden
structure.
Wooden structure things, and can you give us some of the things that are going to be in it?
Some of the things really are for children's development in arm strength development, in that there will be things to climb on and to hang from. There'll be two types of slides, a spiral slide and a double wide slide, so youngsters can climb and slide together. It's supposed to be for children kindergarten through 6th grade, so there'll be some elements for the older children as well as the younger children.
Is it true that kids that slide together stay together?
I think so.
That's an expression I've heard. All right.
No splinters. It's a metal slide.
How much money? You've reduced your estimate. Are you not going to do as much as you had planned originally?
No, we're not going to completely develop the playground. We're only basically phase 1 and 2, which would we hope be an outdoor pavilion covered if we get the grant money coming through, which will be a classroom and a place for families to come and have picnics.
Now, there's a good idea. Something like Moore's has got next
Yes.
to the school. Outstanding idea. Outstanding idea. Now, we're talking about how much money in this first phase?
First phase is about $22,000.
You've got that much money?
No, we have about 16, and if the matching grant comes through, plus we have some financial backers. Some people are donating money, large amounts, and other people are giving us interest-free loans.
Okay. Tell us who's working out there.
Well, we have Jimmy Misek on the tape right here.
All right.
And Lauren Risley in the far
all right.
Far right.
And John Carney, I saw over the car.
Is working here as well.
Okay, they're all on that committee with you too, I assume?
Yes, they are. Right. Jimmy is from Moore's. John Carney doesn't even have children coming to the school, and he's helping from a community aspect.
Well.
And Lauren Risley is one of our dads from the school.
Okay, now I understand that I'd heard that, for instance, if the school were ever sold, you've made arrangements so that the tennis court and so forth would never be sold with that building,
That's
right?
The
if they ever stopped having the school here,
That's right.
And this would be a village playground. So they'll be able to come here in the summer and so forth?
That's correct.
Play at this? All right. Will it be supervised at all during the summer?
Not during the summer. No, it's open, and we hope parents will respect it. We're going to have a sign up with rules, if at all possible, and we hope people will respect the property.
Okay. Now, I read in a paper where you're going to have one day to put all this up, and you've got to have it up within one day because of the expenses of people who are going to deliver it. You want to tell anybody out there what, and whether you want to request some help? Go right ahead.
May 16th at 7:30, the truck rolls in.
Is that a Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
All right.
Rain or shine.
7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and we have to unload the truck. The Big Toys people will be here to supervise, for which we do pay for that supervision. And for every volunteer under 32, we have to pay an extra $50 because the fellows will be hanging over and helping. So we need 32 willing, community-spirited volunteers.
That's people, not age you're talking about.
No,
not under 32 years of age. I can come then. Eh? All right.
You have to be at least 18 for insurance purposes.
Okay, my son is coming, I know, he told me.
Yep.
You're going to be here for that. And you need how many people?
32.
You need at least 32.
At least 32.
You can use more. They can spell each other off or whatever.
Right.
And you figured it'd be an all-day thing?
All-day thing, probably till about 4 or 5 o'clock. Now, the biggest part of the work is putting in the 115 poles, and that's done in the morning, and in the afternoon is the assembly.
You're going to have automatic diggers to do that?
Big Toys is supposed to be bringing all of those.
They bring the equipment. All right. So if somebody can only come for 3 or 4 hours, you still want them to come also?
In the afternoon, but we really need 32 all day.
All day. But I mean, if you had 48, but some can only stay part-time, it will still do it.
They'll still
so then, volunteer, can they call you? Who should they call?
Lauren Risley or myself or the school.
Lauren Risley, yourself. He's from Champlain here?
Yes.
All right.
Prospect Street.
Risley, W-R-I-S-L-E-Y. L-E-Y. And Hannah Antkowiak, and that's if you can't look a name and you can't spell it, that's Hannah's name,
yeah,
right?
That's right.
Right. Now, anything else you could tell us here? Now, they're laying out, this will be the area right within here.
That's right. It's about 70 by 55 feet, which is the retaining wall. And then it'll be in from the retaining wall by about 4
You mean
feet.
there'll be a fence around it, so to
No,
speak?
just a retaining wall, about a 4-foot wall to hold the surface in, because it has to be a safe
All right,
surface.
you're going to have gravel or little stones in here. Is that correct?
Pea stone.
Have you got that already, too?
No, we're right in the purchasing of that right now. That costs us about $4,000 or $5,000.
That'll be done after you put all the equipment up. Is that
That's
right?
right.
And you
Well,
allow for that 4 or 5 inches.
That's why we need volunteers in the afternoon to spread pea stone.
It'll be here that day also?
That day as well.
Now, you said rain or shine. Are you
Rain or
serious?
shine. Serious.
Bring your raincoat. We hope for a warm day that day. And I understand it's going to be 1 week before the St. Mary's Bazaar. That's why it was changed, I understand.
Yes, that's right.
Because they originally had planned for the weekend, I believe, the Memorial Day, but that's St. Mary's Bazaar, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, whatever there. That's Saturday and Sunday. And how many pieces of equipment will you have out here? Any idea how many different?
Oh, as actual pieces, I think there's a model here somewhere, but I think it's about 15 or so various different kinds of pieces. Fireman's poles and climbing ladders, and I think there's some chain walks, and there's some track rides. And
Now, when you
platforms.
when you talk about these in the summer, you're talking about something from people who are in 6th grade and under. If you're in the 7th and 8th grade, you wouldn't enjoy this.
No.
It's made for the smaller
It
children
is.
or the
It's
smaller
for
young
the,
people.
kindergarten up. In fact, some of your 3 and 4 year olds would be able to climb up.
Uh-huh.
In fact, some of the things they feel will be handicap access.
Right. When I think of wood, I think of slivers. Is there all been taken care of some way?
Big Toys is apparently a nationally recognized builder and designer of playground equipment, and it's all, I guess, some kind of pine, which is light but very durable. It's good for about 25 years.
Okay. I was talking to John, and he said he had a 3 or 4 minute shots of the St. Peter's in Plattsburgh, which is very similar.
That's correct.
So Calvin will probably show this on Hometown. You'll probably have that 3 or 4 minutes after this interview, and you can see the type of a thing we're talking about. Anything? Are you still raising money now?
We still have other things for Phase 3. We hope to put on a one-on-one basketball court. As you notice, our basketball is pretty well in behind
Yes.
the building, and it's not really a place where you can supervise, so we wanted to continue to get money and put in a platform and put basketballs at both ends so the kids could
Would that be over in this area?
over on this side as well.
Okay.
We hope to completely basically make a recreational area on this side.
This is an engineer right here coming this way. John, can you talk to us a second? What are you
Sure.
doing, by the way? It looks like a dog leash
I have
right
no
here.
idea. They give me the dumb end of this thing.
You don't even have to measure, do you? Just stick it around the pole?
That's exactly it. Well, thank you.
Oh, yeah, so that the better engineers are at the other end and be able to read the
Jim,
numbers?
Jim has built his own house and the like. I just take the dumb end and go where they tell me
So
to
that
go.
you're going corner to corner now. Well, I'll tell you this.
Hannah, we gotta back up to the zero.
You're the one that did all the spraying here.
Hey,
You did
I'm
look
good
at
at
that
the
real
spray
good job
can.
on the spray
Yeah.
can. See that? You can even read it. It says 26 feet, and it says 70 feet.
Yeah, it's,
Now,
it's
as soon as they
26
cut
from
that
the
grass,
tennis
you're
court.
done.
What can I say? What can I say? There's one thing that I would like to say, though.
Right ahead.
People here in the village have an opportunity right now to give something of themselves. If it's not money, it's time for future generations. We've got such a beautiful little village here, and I think we really have a groundswell of activity going on. If you've got just a couple of minutes, come on down, pick up a wrench, move something, put a couple of shovel loads of gravel underneath it. We're going to have 108 tons of gravel to move. It's going to be tough, but we get a lot of people out here on that day, rain or shine. We've got to have 32. It costs us $50 per person if we don't have 32 that spend the entire day.
Oh, okay, that's what they're talking about, $50. So if you don't have it, you got to pay money.
Exactly.
All
50
right.
bucks a head.
Okay. Now, those 32 should sign up some way so you'll know for sure
Yeah,
they're here.
exactly.
And any extras could come and be a supplement to that 32.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to stop at 32. There's plenty of room here.
No,
You won't be
got
crowded.
room for lots of people. We're going to have a backhoe standing by. We're going to have people doing augering with an auger to drill the holes in this. God willing, we're going to have only clay. We're not going to have any big pieces of stone. We'll have a lot of things for a lot of people to do. There will be people giving refreshments, people taking care of kids, lots of things.
Okay.
Lots of things.
We'll take a short break and see where we are here. Calvin's got to get over to a board meeting. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Hometown Cable every day at those same hours we've told you about, 1:15, again at 4:30, 8 p.m., midnight, and 8 the following morning. And don't forget, if you're not a patron already, that's all I'll say, send in your $12 or more. And thanks for watching. Be right back. I think so. Well, we're looking at the model they had, and we saw this last year when we had our first ever Champlain Fest picnic. And Hannah, explain a little bit about what this is. Of course, it's not tilted like that when you're in the ground. Actually, they got it so you can see it better. All right, now these are chains that you...
Chain walk, which will be, as I say, for the older children, they'll be down this area because this is a track ride. And then this is for overhead arm ideas. And then the smaller children would be down here, and that it's for climbing, sliding, another kind of slide, a banister ride, a chain thing, a tunnel. Little ones love to peek.
A banister ride? You mean they'll slide down that?
They slide down the banister bars.
All right. So that's metal, no sharp points anywhere.
No.
These aren't going to be here. That's just in the model, of course. That's not going to be sticking out like that.
Usually those are rounded.
Right.
In order to help the youngsters.
They've got tires here you're going to crawl up on or through and so forth, right?
And our swing is not going to be conventional. It's going to be the old tire swing.
Okay. And you'll sit. And this will be within this 55 by 70 area right here. Good and safe. They'll be, of course, during school hours, they'll be chaperoned with the teachers out here. And in the summer, you bring your children and you stay with them, I guess. They're too young to be here by themselves. They'd be under 12 years old, right,
but
probably?
People could be playing tennis and children could be playing.
Yep.
The idea being to develop the whole area as a
Yeah, that's where we are. We're about 25 to 26 feet from the north end of the tennis courts right here. And there'll be nothing in this area between here and the tennis court.
Correct.
Okay. Anything else in here you want to tell me about this? Now, I don't know what the scale this is, but you know that these are going to be, about how high will that be off the ground? Any idea?
8 feet, I think.
That's 8, that means 8 feet, 8 feet,
yeah.
6 feet, 7 feet, 7 feet, and 6 and 7 feet here. And I suppose you're going to walk on the bottom chain and hang on to the top chain, right?
Yeah, if you're good, Bob, you can get between those.
Yeah.
You want to be first?
No, I'll try to come up here and donate some time on the 16th of May. So don't forget, if you've got some time on the 16th, call any of these people. You don't have to be all here all day. What I'm saying is that you got to have 32 for sure. The extra people are just gravy, and you need them. Yes, so if you could, and wouldn't be included as one of the 32, but come here and just donate an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. They'll give you a shovel.
And there'll be some activities for school-age children, and we will be feeding all workers.
Okay, so if there's problems here, you bring your children with you, and they can play around here, and they can see it going up, and they look forward to doing it. And if you have any questions, call Anna. That's to be under Michael. Hannah, I'll be under Michael Ankoviak, Lauren Risley. Or call the school and get a name if you can't find it. It has nothing to do with the school. And nobody in the school except that your husband is the president of the school board. But the school is not in this.
No, this was a community and a parent group activity.
Okay, that's the big thing. It's not just a school. It is the community activity. They're going to have a playground finally for the community. Yes. I know they've been using this, but we have swings and a slide and monkey bars, but that was it.
25 years old.
25 years old. And this is going to be
those days, Bob.
state of the art right here. This is the latest there is, and they'll have it here. Now, what would you do? Expand this later, like you say, into the basketball and the other things?
And also this unit can be added on to. You can buy individual units.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us?
No, thank you for
That's it for. And thank you. You've been watching Hometown Cable, a little special edition of the Champlain, what do you call it?
The Champlain Playground Fund.
Champlain Playground Fund, and they still need money for that. And you have fundraising activities?
Yes, we will continue until it's paid for.
Okay, read the paper. Keep watching Hometown Cable. We'll be bringing you specials on that. And whenever you see Hannah, thank her from all the community and ask her. She'll keep you posted of what's going on. Thank you very much, Hannah.
Thank you, Bob.
Bob then saying thanks for watching Hometown Cable. Calvin Caston, as usual, on that camera. And he's leaving here. He's not done yet tonight. He's got another 3 hours.
The Champlain Playground Committee is looking for volunteers to help install the new playground equipment at the Champlain Elementary School on Saturday morning, May 16th, 7:30 a.m. Plan to stay for the whole day and volunteer your time to help the new playground equipment going in at the Champlain Elementary. To volunteer your time, contact Champlain Elementary School or call Lauren Risley or Hannah Ankoviak.
John, what you got to do though, you got to stay. John, you're going to have to bring yours. You're staying.